जय श्री माताजी। उपस्थित सहयोगी भाई बहनों का शाम के सामूहिक ध्यान सत्र में स्वागत है। दोनों हाथ जोड़कर माथा टेक कर हम श्री माताजी को वंदन करेंगे। चित्त को सहस्त्रार पर रखते हुए हम सामूहिक बंधन लेंगे। दोनों हाथ जोड़कर हम श्री माताजी से ध्यान की अनुमति लेते हैं, प्रार्थना करेंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा कर आज के सामूहिक ध्यान में बैठने की अनुमति आप हमें प्रदान कीजिए। तीन महामंत्र एवं श्री गणेश मंत्र।
Sarah
नाड़ी संतुलन करने हेतु हम हमारा दाहिना हाथ धरती माँ पर रखेंगे, बायां हाथ श्री माताजी की ओर। हमारा पूरा चित्त हमारी ईड़ा नाड़ी पर। प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा कर हमारी ईड़ा नाड़ी को शुद्ध कर हमें शुद्ध इच्छा शक्ति प्रदान कीजिए। धीरे से हमारा दाहिना हाथ गोदी में, बायां हाथ आकाश तत्व की ओर। हमारा पूरा चित्त हमारी पिंगला नाड़ी पर। प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा कर हमारी पिंगला नाड़ी को शुद्ध कर हमें शुद्ध कार्यशक्ति प्रदान कीजिए। हमारा बायां हाथ गोदी में रखते हैं। हमारा चित्त हम मध्य नाड़ी पर, सुषुम्ना नाड़ी पर लाएंगे। प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा कर हमारी सुषुम्ना नाड़ी को शुद्ध कर हमें पूर्ण संतुलन प्रदान कीजिए। चित्त को मध्य मूलाधार में स्थिर करेंगे। मंत्र लेंगे श्री गणेश साक्षात। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। चित्त को धीरे से दाहिने स्वादिष्ठान पर ले जाएंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा करके हमारे चित्त को शांत और संतुलित कर दीजिए। चित्त को बाएं हृदय में लाते हैं। मंत्र लेंगे शिव पार्वती साक्षात। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात श्री शिव पार्वती साक्षात श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। हमारा दाहिना हाथ हम कपाल पर रखेंगे, माथा थोड़ा सा सामने की ओर झुका हुआ। प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपकी परम कृपा में हमने सभी को हृदय से क्षमा कर दिया है। हमारा किसी पर भी क्रोध नहीं। हमने स्वयं को भी क्षमा किया है। हमने स्वयं को भी क्षमा किया है। हमने आजू बाजू की परिस्थिति को भी क्षमा किया है। ओम हम क्षम हम क्षम। धीरे से हमारा दाहिना हाथ हम सहस्रार पर रखेंगे, पूरा चित्त हमारा सहस्रार पर। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कलकी साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। धीरे से हम हमारा दाहिना हाथ नीचे लेंगे। प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माता जी कृपा कर हमारे आत्म साक्षात्कार को दृढ़ कर दीजिए। आज के ध्यान में हमें निर्विचारिता प्रदान कीजिए। ध्यान की इसी अवस्था में हम श्री माता जी की अमृतवाणी ग्रहण करेंगे। आज की अमृतवाणी है ईस्टर पूजा, सिडनी, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, 31 मार्च 1991। प्योरिटी, मोरालिटी एंड चिल्ड्रन। इसका पहला हिस्सा हमने प्रातःकालीन ध्यान में ग्रहण किया है। इसका अगला हिस्सा हम अब सायंकालीन ध्यान में ग्रहण करेंगे।
Many people who come to my program, I am told, but do not pay for my programs. It's very wrong. If you do not pay, I tell you, immediately you suffer. And that is in money matters. Because if you do not give, money doesn't come. Those people who have been generous with their hands have been very prosperous even in Australia, even in India. So I have to tell you, even this is not a temptation to you. But when people say, Mother, our thing is not coming up, this is not working out, so there's something wrong, somewhere wrong. Once you start dedicating yourself to Sahaja, immediately you'll find things will work out. There is something you have done wrong, which you should not have done, or something is you have not understood, you have done something under misunderstanding. Try to find out. Things must sort out. They must soothe out in Sahaja. Everything sorts out. Not only that, but I have seen it just becomes absolutely beautifully falling into life, and you are amazed how it works. From a small thing to big thing. So if it is not working out in your life, there's definitely something wrong. So it is the morality of your, I should say, financial morality. Also there were some horrible mishaps we had in this country of yours, where horrible leaders came who were interested only in money. That's how they came to Sahaja. And what has happened to them, you know that. So you don't come to Sahaja for money. You come here for everything. In a sense, in totality, you have to get that higher situation. Like that, you have to give also with an open heart. Know that you have got such a great gift. So now, what can I do about it? Of course, I don't need your money. I am not in the same position as even Christ was, but he never took any money. So I need not take any money from you. But still, for other things, those people who have not paid should remember that if they want their children to be all right, if they want their family to be all right, if they want to be all right as far as the money is concerned, without feeling the ego, without pressurizing the leaders. Try to spend money in a way that is really useful for such. Then another point is about the family, as I told you yesterday, that my house, I must have my house. I must take, especially leaders' wives. Again, I should warn them, because all this has created problem to such an extent now that we had to throw them out of such. Despite the fact husbands were very good. But some women wanted to have their own home, they wanted to have their own children, they wanted to stay in their own. So this kind of a thing, if a leader's wife has ideas, then what will happen to others? They have to follow an example that is that of a leader. And if the leader doesn't have that and the wife doesn't have that example, the whole thing can be absolutely in a state of jeopardy. And that's what I've seen, that people suffer so much when they do not realize that we all are part and parcel of one family. And we start thinking, imagine we cut one finger and plant it somewhere. What will grow out of it? Will a tree grow out of it? Or what will grow out of it? Nothing. It will stick. Till you are not joined with that whole thing, you are all right. Whether you are rotting in a place or wherever you were, doesn't matter. But when now you have joined, and when you are part and parcel of the family, then see how you behave, how your children are. Are they collective? Are they sharing? Or they are fighting? Try to see that your children can share their things with others. And you first of all start doing that. Otherwise children cannot do it. Now look at Christ. He lived hardly for 4 years, in the sense that he was out of that country. Only for 4 years he could work out the mission that he had to fulfill. So he was only there to achieve this resurrection at the Agachana. In that short period, how many beautiful parables he has given, how many places he has been, how many people he has talked to. All his life is spent like this. He lived in a very simple manner, and he had no such tents or anything, so he used to go on mountains and mount. You know, Sermon on the Mount is very famous sermons. And then he would gather people there and talk to them. They would listen to him. But nobody imbibed anything that he said. Very few, that he had about 12 disciples, who also understood him when he died. Before that, they did not understand what he was. They could not visualize, actually, within their minds, what is he doing, what is he talking. But when he was resurrected, that made them think, who was he and what he has done. How is it we are his disciples? And they were ordinary fishermen. You know that very well. But their intelligence suddenly manifested, their dynamism manifested, and they really showed such good ways of achieving what we can call the second birth. Also, Christianity spread under wrong banner of Paul and Augustine, and that's how we see the problems of Christianity. So much so that we are shocked. How can Christianity of Christ would be like this? But it is. And this Christianity of Christ that has come has nothing to do with Christ. And he has said it. You'll be calling me Christ, Christ, I won't recognize you. We are the people who are carrying this. Also he has said they'll be wearing a mark on their heads, and I will know who are those. So, as it is, you are already marked. You are already being chosen by Christ. In his last judgment, he has chosen you, and you are there. But still, one should know that there is all a possibility that we could be hypocrites, that we are playing with only words. Could be that we still have to cleanse ourselves. So just put your mind into yourself and see for yourself that where have I done wrong. As far as Muladhara is concerned, you people have a special responsibility. Australians have the greater responsibility than anybody else because this is a place of Sri Ganesha. And if you do not fully understand the significance of Muladhara cleaning, I am sure you won't be able to achieve any height in Sahaja. So all of you should decide about this and work it out so that there is no problem of your ascent or your rising because you are so pure or so beautiful. All this you have achieved already without much difficulties. Only thing is, if those things which are left behind suddenly are trying to come up, also you should not allow it to come into your life. You should just throw it. For example, like a lotus leaf, when it is under the water, it doesn't show anything. But when it comes up, then water doesn't stand on that. It just falls off. Don't get attached to any water. You may pour water any amount. It just takes up. So this is what you have to find out. Relationships between each other, racialism, and other things, we have to just oppose it. It's not a good thing to hate anyone for anything small like that. The forgiving quality of Christ at the time when he was crucified has to be remembered. How he forgave those who crucified him because they do not know what they are doing. But even when they know what they are doing in SahajaYoga, still people try to crucify. And this crucifixion can be all right for the person who is crucified, but very dangerous for the person who is crucified. So this has to be understood, that to get rid of all these things and to get out of all your crucifixions, you have to have an extremely pure, ideal, beautiful life. You should be proud of your virtues. You should be proud of your greatness. You should be proud that you are so righteous. There's nothing to feel bad about. Otherwise people will boast about their bad things as in the modern times, but not about their good things, regarded as bad manners. You need not boast of both the things, but you can be proud of the things that are so beautiful, so nice, so energy-giving. Christ had to surrender to the desire of his Father, and he asked him that if you could take away this cup, it would be nice. But when the Father said, no, you have to drink this cup, he accepted and he went through it very bravely and beautifully. We have to have the same kind of surrender, that whatever we have to do, we should do it with the surrender. We should not think that we are achieving something by that, we are showing off by that, or anything like that. Just we should feel that is being done because we are surrendered. We should feel our surrender as a great blessing. If you can put your attention to your heart and just say that I surrender myself, that's more than sufficient. But you shouldn't say that, Mother, please help me to surrender. I mean, how can Mother help you? All these prayers sometimes are escapes from reality. You just help me, you help me this. To surrender is very easy. Just you have to say, Mother, come in my heart and come in my head and come in my attention. That's all. Go on saying like that. Please come in my heart. Come in my head. and come in my attention. And as you are go on saying, Kundalini will rise and she will cleanse you completely. She's the one who cleanses you. All the time she's cleansing your chakras. But problem is you always spoil them. Again and again. Poor thing again and again rises and does that. So all these problems are because we are not introspective. Also I've seen people who are very attached to their wife or attached to their husbands. Then they cannot see anybody else. For them, everything is wrong but for themselves or their husbands or their wives. Seems to be a very common failing. This kind of false attachment not only will harm another person but will harm your husband or your wife, because they will also get away with wrong things. Once they start getting away with wrong things, there's no end to it. And they'll be destroyed. Now the task before me is to go to area of Vishuddhi in America, which is another very difficult task. And unless and until that is put right, my throat cannot be all right. So I have to jolly well do it and I have to work it out. But as you know, Americans have something wrong with their upper story. They can... I just don't understand. They like people who take money from them and who befool them, who have Rolls Royces, all kinds of things. Can you imagine? They would not have me on the television because I have no Rolls Royce. I mean, in the television, in the government, can you imagine such a television where they don't take you up because you have no Rolls Royces? It's not prestigious. If I have a Rolls Royce by cheating everyone, then it's very prestigious. It's a business. Well, with all these things happening, one feels that the level of spirituality is really great in a place like Australia, which is cut off from the world, which is so much away. But spirituality is very well expressed here, and I'm sure in SahajaYoga they will rise very high if they keep to one understanding that they are living on this soil of Shri Ganesh. How important it is. How you live, with what purity and with what understanding. So today is the day of Christ's resurrection. We should say it's a resurrection for all of us. He is the one who managed it, who did everything for us. And He is the one who has helped us so much, otherwise Kundalini would never have entered into Sastra. So one has to be really very much thankful to Him from your heart, plus you should try to imbibe His qualities. One of the quality is there, of course, that when people try to criticize your mother or try to insult your mother, you get angry. That is just like Christ. He could not tolerate any insult or any kind of a neglect of His mother. He Himself has said that this will not be tolerated. In the same way, you people also, if you have only for that, I am with you. I am absolutely with you that you do not have any more feeling of guilt or anything within yourself when you understand that whatever you are doing with complete sincerity, with complete understanding. Even if you make mistakes, it doesn't matter. The mistake will bring forth something there. But you have to be extremely sincere. This feeling should be within you. Look at the feeling of Christ. I mean, He crucified Himself. He asked for the trouble. He went all the way there. There was no need for Him to enter into that area. And He got this. Of course, we are not going to be crucified for your resurrection. Not at all. But in a way, you have to crucify whatever is ugly, whatever is wrong, whatever is detrimental to your growth. You have to become really very beautiful people. Very beautiful. Anybody who talks to you, anybody who sees you should say that I met such and such person, it's very beautiful. And then I asked, how is it you are so beautiful? And the person said that I am Sahaja. It's a very, very common experience of mine. Very common experience. And the main thing is that you have to respect your self-realization. Your resurrection has to be respected. If you do not respect your resurrection, you are not going to help yourself or others. I met once by chance the High Court judge of Hague High Court, which is a world High Court. Just in Romania, he was sitting there. I was also sitting, and he was looking at me, trying to locate him. I couldn't locate him. And then we went to Paris, and he was also in Paris, Frankfurt. He was changing, and I was also changing there. So he just came and asked, by the way, have I met you before? I said, maybe. I knew who he was, but I kept quiet. He said, I'm such and such, and I went to India, and there was a lady who cured me. Are you the one? I said, yes, I am such and such. All right. Then what he told me was most encouraging was this. He said, that time you cured me, I felt gratified. I thought you are one of the healers and all that. But when I saw the life of Dr. Nagendra Singh, my colleague, the way he is transformed, the way he had become such a good man, such a wonderful person, I asked him what has made you so good? How can you be such a good man in these bad times when from every side there is such an attack? And also he took a very big stand. The child is crying so. And what was the thing? What made you such a good person? You are living in a place like this, and you know how Hague is surrounded by all kinds of criminals and drugs and all that. And you are such a nice and a beautiful, saintly person. What has made you? So then he told me, you remember the lady who cured you? She has changed me completely. It is because of her I have become a yogi. And that's why my life is changed, because it gives you the strength. So this man told me, I was really very much touched. So he said, now can I have your photograph? I said, I don't have any photograph. There were 3-4 Sahajogis with me, they were wearing the badges. But only there was one badge. But the secretary of the Hague High Court was also with him. He got so much interested. So he said, can I have the badge? So we gave it to this judge. So the other fellow says, what about me? I would also like to have a badge. I said, are you going to carry this badge? Yes, yes, of course. Immediately bore it. Suddenly Matthias found another badge, but they had gone to the aeroplane. Then he ran there and he told the air hostess, give it to the gentleman. I saw one with this badge. All right, I'll give it to the other. And she took it. Can you imagine these people of such a high society, I should say, so highly placed in life, such intellectuals? They are the judges of the Supreme High Court, in the sense that it's the supermost High Court in Hague, world's High Court. And so humbled down because of one person whom they saw so changed. So you can imagine how you can change your colleagues, how you can show better results by your proper dignified behavior. It's going to work out very well if you have that example. And Christ, why he impressed people so much? Because of his personal life. In his personal life, he showed how powerful he was. And then, in his death, he showed by his resurrection that he was something beyond human comprehension, where he has just become resurrected after death, must be that he was absolutely purity personified, which he was. So today we have to place ourselves in such a manner that we ask for purity and purity and purity, and that we are going to work out this purity within ourselves with full sincerity. We are not going to get into ego trip and think that we are perfectly alright. No. We are just going to ask for complete purity within ourselves. This is what the Christ has given us, which we should achieve, and we should really show that we can achieve that purity within ourselves. Whatever has happened, you forget it. You don't worry on that point. Whatever has happened is a gone case. Whatever has to happen is this, that you all should ask for purity. All criticism, all hatred, and all those things will disappear. Plus, the purity will give you that unique position that when people will even see your life, they will change. Only by seeing your life, they will change. I hope this works out very well here. And maybe by the time I come next time, we'll have lots of Sahajogis beautifully connected to each other, beautifully having relations with each other, and these children growing up very fast as well. I hope to come back here again to the land of Sri Ganesha where purity has taken over. May God bless.
निशब्द ध्यान। श्री आदिशक्ति का पूरा मंत्र लेंगे। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। आरती की तैयारी करेंगे।
सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जग में संकट कारक कितने लिए अवतार माँ, कितने लिए अवतार। विश्व में तेरी महिमा, विश्व में तेरी महिमा। तू गंगा यमुना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जो भी शरण में आया सुख ही मिला उसको माँ, सुख ही मिला उसको। बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ, बैठ के दिल में ओ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। मानव में अवतर के कर दिया उजियारा, माँ कर दिया उजियारा। कलियुग में माया है, कलियुग में माया है, फिर भी पहचाना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। संत जनों की धरती है भारत माता, माँ है भारत माता। इस धरती पर आकर, इस धरती पर आकर, दुख से दूर करना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जब दिल में आए तब मधु संगीत सुन लो, माँ मधु संगीत सुन लो। होय सके जो सेवा, होय सके जो सेवा, हमसे करा लेना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। Shri श्री कर की साक्षात श्री शक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
ध्यान की इसी अवस्था में हम श्री माता जी को प्रार्थना करेंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आज का सामूहिक ध्यान हम आपके श्री चरणों में समर्पित करते हैं। आज के ध्यान में आपने हमें निरानंद प्रदान कर हमें चैतन्य से आशीर्वादित किया, इसलिए हम आपके हृदय से ऋणी हैं। संपूर्ण विश्व में विश्व निर्मल धर्म प्रस्थापित करने हेतु कृपा कर हमें सहयोग प्रचार प्रसार का शुद्ध एवं प्रभावी माध्यम बनाइए। हमारी सभी प्रार्थनाओं का स्वीकार कर हमें आशीर्वादित करने की कृपा करें। थैंक यू श्री माता जी, थैंक यू श्री माता जी, थैंक यू श्री माता जी। सामूहिक बंधन। अनाउंसमेंट्स एट प्रतिष्ठान पुणे। आज की सूचनाएं इस प्रकार। अप्रैल माह में प्रतिष्ठान पुणे यहाँ से होने वाली पूजा और कार्यक्रम। गुरुवार 14 अप्रैल श्री महावीर जयंती पूजा शाम 6:30 बजे। शनिवार 16 अप्रैल श्री हनुमान पूजा शाम 6:30 बजे। रविवार 17 अप्रैल ईस्टर पूजा शाम 6:30 बजे। गुरुवार 21 अप्रैल मातृवंदना श्री माता जी जन्म शताब्दी वर्ष कार्यक्रम शाम के ध्यान के बाद 8 बजे। सहस्त्रार पूजा महोत्सव 4 और 5 मई को नारगोल गुजरात से मनाया जाएगा। 4 मई को हवन शाम 6:30 बजे और 5 मई को सहस्त्रार पूजा सुबह 10:30 बजे होगी। जन्म शताब्दी वर्ष महोत्सव में चैतन्य रथ द्वारा आत्म साक्षात्कार कार्यक्रम आरंभ हुए हैं। 21 मार्च 2022 को छिंदवाड़ा से चैतन्य रथ संपूर्ण भारत यात्रा आरंभ कर चुके हैं। माह अप्रैल में केरल, हिमाचल प्रदेश और झारखंड में चैतन्य रथ यात्रा चल रही है। महाराष्ट्र में चैतन्य रथ 2 अप्रैल से 15 जून तक 3 विभाग यानी विदर्भ, उत्तर महाराष्ट्र और मराठवाड़ा, पश्चिम महाराष्ट्र और कोंकण इन क्षेत्र में प्रचार करेंगे। आप तीनों विभागों के शेड्यूल स्क्रीन पर देख सकते हैं। पुणे विभाग में वडगांव मावल, मराठवाड़ा में माजलगांव, बीड़ और नागपुर विभाग में रामटेक यहाँ से कार्यक्रम की ये तस्वीरें। हर जिले की सामूहिकता इस कार्य में योगदान देने के लिए आमंत्रित है। नए साधकों के लिए साप्ताहिक ऑनलाइन ध्यान केंद्र लर्निंग सहयोगा यूट्यूब चैनल द्वारा प्रति शनिवार को शाम 6:30 बजे से 7:30 बजे 26 मार्च से आरंभ हुआ है। अगला सत्र 16 अप्रैल को होगा। कृपया जागृति देने के बाद नए साधकों को ये जानकारी प्रदान करें। सहज योग सीखने में उनको मदद होगी। कल के कार्यक्रम इस प्रकार: अर्ली मॉर्निंग मेडिटेशन सुबह 4 बजे प्रसारित होगा। सुबह का ध्यान सुबह 5:30 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। कल अष्टमी है। शाम का ध्यान शाम 7 बजे प्रसारित होगा। जय श्री माताजी।
Cada día un poco más en mi conciencia estás, cada día un poco más. Las caricias de los vientos aclaran mis sentimientos. Ven conmigo, peregrino, juntos haremos el camino, haremos de nuestra amistad un canto en la eternidad. Cada día un poco más en mi conciencia estás, cada día un poco más. La incandescente bola de fuego enciende mi amor y apaga mi ego. Ven conmigo, hermano mío, echa de tu corazón el frío, es hora de calentarlo y en el amor de madre bañarlo. Cada día un poco más en mi conciencia estás, cada día un poco más. La fragancia de su rosa me convierte en mariposa. Ven conmigo, hermana mía, no dejes tu alma vacía, llénala de emociones, sentirás sus vibraciones. cada día un poco más, en mi conciencia estás, cada día un poco más. El brillo de su mirada me da una nueva alzada. Vengan conmigo, hermanos míos, juntos saldremos de líos. Todo esfuerzo tiene compensación si recibe la realización. Madre, cada día un poco más, dejo mi pasado atrás, el mañana empieza hoy, quiero averiguar lo que soy. Ven conmigo, vagabundo, vamos a descubrir el mundo que se encuentra en nosotros, solo también a los otros. Ven conmigo, extranjero, es a ti a quien espero. Vamos por el agua bendita que encuentra el que medita. Vengan todos por más, dejen sus pasados atrás. Madres aquí por ustedes, ellos que unen a redes. Vengan todos por más, los primeros serán los de atrás. Las promesas no se olvidan. Madre está aquí para darnos vida. La 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 la
बसी हो कण कण अंदर माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ। तुम बसी हो कण कण अंदर माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ। हर सहजी करता कोटि नमन, माँ निर्मल का जहाँ जन्म हुआ, मानवता का कल्याण हुआ। छिंदवाड़े की भूमि पावन, हर सहजी करता कोटि नमन, माँ निर्मल का जहाँ जन्म हुआ, मानवता का कल्याण हुआ, मानवता का कल्याण हुआ, मानवता का कल्याण हुआ। तुम ही सूरज हो, तुम ही चंद्रमा, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ। तुम बसी हो कण कण अंदर माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग का माने खोला सहस्त्रार, जागृत कर जन जन तार दिया, हमें सहज योग उपहार दिया। मना नार गोल है मोक्ष का द्वार, जग का माने खोला सहस्त्रार, जागृत कर जन जन तार दिया, हमें सहज योग उपहार दिया, हमें सहज योग उपहार दिया, हमें सहज योग उपहार दिया। तुम्ही पर्वत तुम्ही समुंदर माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ। तुम बसी हो कण कण अंदर माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ। सहजी तुमको प्यारे माँ, अनगिन हम पर उपकार किए, बच्चों पे सभी सुख वार दिए। सारे जग में तेरे नजारे माँ, सभी सहजी तुमको प्यारे माँ, अनगिन हम पर उपकार किए, बच्चों पे सभी सुख वार दिए, बच्चों पे सभी सुख वार दिए, बच्चों पे सभी सुख वार दिए। आई हो ऐसी चैतन्य, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ। तुम बसी हो कण कण अंदर माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ। चरणों की माँ दे दो भक्ति, इस धरती को स्वर्ग बना दे हम, बस सहज योग फैला दे हम। भर दो हम में इतनी शक्ति, चरणों की माँ दे दो भक्ति, इस धरती को स्वर्ग बना दे हम, बस सहज योग फैला दे हम, बस सहज योग फैला दे हम, बस सहज योग फैला दे हम। शुद्ध इच्छा यही है मन में माँ, करता सारा जग वंदन माँ, करता सारा